Everyone, welcome back to 5-Day Crypto. Happy Sunday. We don't say that too often here, but maybe we will. Maybe we'll start doing it to help you out more. As we move into bullish prices, the bull market continues. We are at all-time highs again. Exciting times are ahead. Don't lose sight of that. Don't get left behind. Maybe we'll help you a little bit more. So follow us on Twitter, Telegram. We have a free Telegram, over almost 600 members. We're trying to get to 1,000 before the year's end. Can we do it? Join now. It's free, 100%. And then we also have a paid one, which gives a little bit more tips and tricks to help you off-sell, enter the market, what I'm doing personally to navigate the rest of this cycle. So that's what that is for if you need a little bit more help. So now let's get started on this video. Hopefully you learned something very bigly today on this. What is this chart? We don't talk about it a whole lot, and I would guess not a whole lot of YouTubers ever do talk about it. And we're going to look at a pattern today playing out that I've never spoken of, and maybe this will help you add some confidence to your toolkit, whatever you want to insert in that phrase to make sense other than what I just said. Going for Bitcoin dominance, right? We've talked about it before. However, we haven't looked at this pattern before, like I just said, so let's get right to it. So if you're unfamiliar with Bitcoin dominance, basically you can think of Bitcoin as the dog walker, and as the Bitcoin dominance drops, the altcoins are the dogs. So the dog walker drops the leash, and what do the altcoins do? They tear up the neighborhood and go crazy in price, and go look at any altcoin, pick one, just blindly pick. Go look at between March 15th, right here the date, and then go all the way up to our capitulation in May. Altcoins were rising, right? So as Bitcoin dominance falls, altcoins can go crazy. So it's the reins on the rest of the crypto market. And what happened? Well, we had our drop in price dramatically, right? Crypto wide. Well, look at the Bitcoin dominance spike. Right, so this doesn't mean that prices are rising or falling. It just means Bitcoin is regaining strength over the rest of the market. And this pattern today could show some Bitcoin dominance getting ready to take off in a very big way. And we will get to what I'm talking about in just a moment. Maybe some of you see it already. What is this pattern? Maybe you've seen it. Maybe you haven't. Today you're going to know about it. So notice these tops, 1, 2, 3 tops, 4 tops, holding resistance right there around that 48 level for Bitcoin dominance on a weekly scale. This is on the weekly chart. So each candle is, yes, 1 week. However, let's see what else we got. How about down here? Do we see anything else? Here's a touch point. Here's a touch point. Look what we've just done. Yesterday, we came down and hit this 40 level again. Okay, count the boxes with me here. Single. I'm giving you some hints on what this is. Double. Anybody got it yet? Triple. What is this pattern called? A triple bottom pattern. What does that mean? Is that bullish at all? Extremely bullish. I invite you to look at Exhibit A. Does this look familiar at all? It almost looks like a textbook play out of what is happening on the Bitcoin dominance, doesn't it? So I would say we're right in here skis. What comes next? This is not just a random thing, right? This is what big traders will look for. And you might say, well, how do we play this? Well, you don't play it, right? Because you can't buy into it, except you can buy Bitcoin. So if this pattern continues to play out, which there's no guarantee that it does, but 1 bottom, 2 bottom, 3 bottom, the top line holding, I mean, how the similarities are pretty uncanny right here. So if this plays out, yes, we're looking at a massive rise in the not so distant future out of Mr. Bitcoin dominance, which would likely, alts can get dragged up with Bitcoin as the dominance rises, but very slowly, right? There's not going to be a whole lot of coins doing, 10, 20% in a day or week. Where Bitcoin is doing this. And then once we break this neckline, as you see in this pattern, that is when things get real crazy. And then we can just basically macro level up. And what would happen then? I'm glad you asked. Then Bitcoin takes over the market in a very big way, and that's when you're going to see Bitcoin do those, 10% daily candles, going up, 5K a day, 10K a day, something like that, where we get, just absolutely face melting candles to the upside. Everyone gets super happy. If you're holding Bitcoin, if you're familiar with last year, if you were around last year, you would know that when Bitcoin started going up like this, right, October, right, the rest of the market went up a little bit, but Bitcoin was the coin to be in at that point. So if this pattern continues to play out and we do in fact get a breakout of this, then you can see by that pattern that the continuation is very likely. And once Bitcoin dominance gets up in these areas, that's going to be where you want to go. So I think that's when Bitcoin will make its massive breakout rally. Now it could be on 75, 80K in kind of this area right here. So don't think that you have to wait till here. This is likely when Bitcoin will be near or well on its way to the 100K mark. So maybe we get to like 100K here and then come back down, and then alt season, or 80K here. And then, whenever Bitcoin dominance falls like this right here, these kind of little big red kind of, that's when alts will pop. Okay. So you want to watch for that Bitcoin dominance. If you're not watching it, you're doing yourself an injustice, and you need to start watching. This pattern has a very high potential of playing out since we have repeated all of this very closely, haven't we? So I'll be watching this like a hawk. Triple bottom pattern, amazing, and out of Bitcoin dominance could present some valuable information that not a whole lot of people are watching. So be sure to follow us. Hit the thumbs up on this video. Happy Sunday. Let's do a crypto fear and greed index. Wrong, just kidding. Wrong button. I don't have it. I X'd it out. Crypto fear and greed index is still ultra low. I don't see it at the top of my toolbar, but we're still in extreme fear. I think we're 18. So we're still holding way down at the bottom, but I think that's not going to last a whole long time. So just patience, and we'll be going up shortly. So car of the day, Sunday drive. Any guesses? 57 Corvette convertible? Yes, you got it. Sunday drive for a Sunday. This is like my ultimate Sunday drive car, right? You just put your tops down, you're going out. This person, however, wanted to go shoot some photos of his awesome car, and well, it is an awesome car. What the hell kind of site did you pick? Hey, Bill, let's go to that site with a dilapidated building and the weeds growing everywhere, and then let's get some trash in the picture for our beautiful photo shoot. Let's go to that one site with the half dead plant and the weeds growing everywhere, and we'll just leave the trash there. We don't need to pick that up. Happy Sunday. I'll see you on the next video. Have a great one.